thank you.
You're welcome.
Win in the kitch. You know, bring a big game. All right, so Shireen is, of course, her own personal chef, which we love, and she's here with a set of two pressure cookers.
Yes.
And so you and I were chatting earlier because I don't have a ton of kitchen space, and so I'm like, wait a second, why does somebody need two pressure cookers?
Right.
So I just want to get that right out of the gate because you're getting a set of two for less than the price that you would pay for one most of the time anywhere else.
Yes. Well, the reason why you want two is because you're going to make a complete meal. I'm going to show you in all the different reveals. You can make a complete meal, or you could use them for your side dishes when you're backyard barbecuing, which is awesome.
Yes.
So in here we have some barbecue pulled beef.
Oh my goodness
And
gracious.
you know what? If we had some rolls, we could make sandwiches. So that's what we're going to always do with this. You could do pulled pork.
Look at that,
We
just
have
melting
barbecue
and
pulled
pulling
beef.
apart.
I'm going to pull it out onto our platter. Here we have coleslaw. And we just need some sandwiches. And then see, this is great. So now this is tender, moist.
How long did that take you to cook?
So here's a rule of thumb when you're pressure cooking. So you're generally going to get everything done in a third of the time.
Okay.
For things like your pot roast, your pulled pork, half the time. So if you have a 4-pound pot roast, it's going to take you 4 hours in your oven. It'll take you 2 hours in a pressure cooker.
Sign me up.
If it's your 2-pound pulled pork, it's going to take an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So now we could just dish this out. We could make sandwiches, coleslaw.
Well, while you're dishing, I'm going to show you the colors really quickly because we have quite a few to choose from. You're getting two, which is going to be a 6-quart pressure cooker, which you see right here. You're also going to be getting a 2-quart pressure cooker. Now, each one of these, if you were to buy them together, would be $140 at our price. We have it for less than $100, and remember, that's still less than what you could expect to find it at retail. Here is your cinnamon. We also have it for you in your stainless steel option, which is in front of me. We also have blue, and then down at the end, love that color, copper. I'm obsessed with rose gold appliances.
Oh, rose gold's beautiful.
How we have arrived in kitchen appliances from all the different shades. So 6 quarts, and I mean, you talked about pulled pork barbecue being done in an hour. Trust me, barbecue is one of the things in the summer months you probably crave the most, but you think about the thought of turning on your oven for 6 hours in your house when it's already 90 degrees. No, thank you.
Right, that's why this is the ideal summertime appliance. Hands-free cooking. Your kitchen is not going to get hot, and you get it done fast in a third of the time. Here's our control panel. So I want to show you the flexibility, and I'm backwards. Let's see.
I know, it is
That's
so
okay.
hard
Once
trying
I
to
get
do
it,
that.
I got it. There we are. So it's pressure cooker high, pressure cooker low. So you have that flexibility now. If you have tender things like fish and fruit, you can pressure cook on low. It is your keep warm. So now make those delicious pulled pork sandwiches and leave it on warm so everyone can help themselves. It's your slow cooker on low. So again, you have that flexibility. This is an electric pressure cooker, so you can unplug it and take it with you. Take it to the beach on that 1-week vacation, and you can slow cook while you're at the beach. You can brown, so it's searing. You get that beautiful caramelization that adds flavor. A chili preset of 15 minutes. Perfect hard-boiled eggs in 6 minutes.
Wow.
You can get rice in 8 minutes. It's a non-stick interior.
And by the way, let me just, speaking of wow, I actually made rice, I think it was 2 nights ago, and I did not get the minute rice, and I was shocked. I was like 50 minutes for like a quart of rice, and I was like, what?
It
and
was
I got
50?
50, and I had
What kind of rice?
Regular brown rice.
Oh, because it's brown rice.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit longer.
But I mean, I think about 8 minutes instead of 50 sitting on my stovetop. Like, this is that kind of game changer. And remember, you're getting 2 of these. In the spirit of going off to college, maybe you keep the 6-quart for yourself and your remaining family members, and whoever's going off to school gets the 2-quart so that they can have dinner every night.
Right. Or you could keep both and make it a complete meal. Here we have our barbecued sandwiches.
Love that.
Here we have our barbecue beans. Beans from dry. No pre-soaking the beans. 20 minutes for the beans, and then you're going to return them to the pot with the rest of your ingredients.
And beans from dry are what, normally like 2 and 3 hours?
Well, you have to soak them overnight, and then it takes an hour the next day.
Oh, no, thank you.
Or here, 20 minutes, no soaking, 40 minutes total time for barbecued
That's
beans.
amazing, and it smells divine. But now we're talking summer sides.
Yes.
Now we're talking more entertaining, ears of corn. I mean, you've
Yeah.
got a plethora in there.
This is 8 ears. So again, you're gonna use them now. I'm showing you, you can do it for your side dishes. So in here we have our corn, 3 minutes. Again, you're not heating up your kitchen. You get it done in 3 minutes. You
Look
add
at you. I've been going about buttering corn all wrong.
yeah.
Just a cascading butter effect, you guys. if we learn nothing else from you today, I'm so glad we leave with that gem.
Well, you know, I love to do all kinds of things with corn. So here you have a little bit of paprika. You could add fresh lime, cilantro, cotija. So, or you could do some basil and lemon juice.
I love basil
Like I
and
love just
corn.
grounding up corn. And now we have your potato salad. So you can do cold preparations as well. This took 3 minutes. Now again, what's the difference?
For all of those potatoes?
Yes, 3 minutes. What's the difference of doing this in your pressure cooker? What's the benefit versus doing it in the pot? Well, in the pot, it's going to take 10 minutes to come to a boil, and then it's going to take 8 to 10 minutes to get them to be tender. Now you've waterlogged them. Well,
Yes.
here, you're not waterlogging them. They're like little sponges, and what they do is they grab on the flavor that's right here in this bowl, and they become so delicious.
That looks so good.
And you didn't have to heat up your kitchen.
And you know what? You also didn't get the hot starchy mess to have to clean up in the sink afterwards, which
Yes.
brings me to my next
Right,
question.
and this
We've
is
had
dishwasher.
barbecue. Okay, great.
Pop it
Dishwasher
right in the
safe,
dishwasher.
which is easy. Wipe down the outside of the unit if you need to. Got more barbecue on the way. I mean, for less than $100, a 6-quart for your main courses, a 2-quart for your side dishes if you'd like. Remember, normally this is $140 and change. You could spend just right at $100 for one pressure cooker and not have near as much capacity as we're offering you.
Right, so you have this 6-quart. Now here we're going to do another complete meal. So you can do your ribs. What does it do? Tender, moist, flavorful food. That's what pressure cooking does. These ribs are just fallen right off the bone. They're so tender, but the reason why we love pressure cooking is because of that flavor.
Well, and you know the other thing about summer that we don't really think about is like we still like hot food,
Yes.
even though it's hot outside.
Of course.
But then you ask us to cook hot food and you're
Right.
like, thanks, but no, we'll dine al fresco somewhere else.
That's a good
When
point.
you bring this home as a pressure cooker, you're not heating up your entire house, yet you're serving your family a hot meal that truly is no sweat needed from you or the kitchen,
Yes.
which is fabulous. It's also, what is it, 2/3 of the time that you would normally have from regular cooking and baking.
You're gonna
And
shave
yet,
that off,
because you've
yep.
got all that pressure and moisture in there, your food's not drying out, you've got more delicious combos than ever, and you're cleaning up less. You're able to meal prep in one
Right.
pot.
Exactly. So here we
That
did
looks
mac
divine.
and cheese. Look at this. Delicious mac and cheese. Now you can have a complete meal. Your ribs, you've got your mac and cheese. If you wanted to, you could just keep your 2-quart on your countertop. I like to use it as side dishes every night of the week.
Yum.
And then you could use maybe your 6-quart on the weekends, or do a complete meal, or do them for your sides.
Which is awesome. They store under regular cabinetry. We've got cinnamon, we've got the stainless steel, the blue, and the copper, which is most popular. And then everyone's favorite category when it comes to life in general is dessert. And I see that you are piping up some cobbler.
Well, again, you can do this in your pressure cooker. We have pressure cooker low, we have the
Dear
slow cooker
Lord.
on low. You're going to want to use those two because you want to keep that fruit intact. This is the time. Berries, cobblers, crisps. Yes, you can do it in your pressure cooker.
I mean, this is why I'm glad it's the end of the show.
'Cause you're
What's
gonna-
gonna happen after this
We're gonna
ends
eat
is
that.
like not suitable for television. It's like a whole smorgasbord of like the most delicious food out of a pressure cooker that takes the pressure off of you.